Having created some shapes in GeoClerk, I'm going to show you how you can edit those. So skip over to under your initials to My Shapes. Again, this shows you a list of all the shapes that you've created or all that have been created within your organization and shared with you. So there's a couple of editing buttons for shapes in GeoClerk, and I'll go down to a simple shape that I created, which is this one near Timmins in Ontario, and on the right hand side here next to that shape, you've got a button that says Edit Shape. Now there's also a Copy Shape button, so it's always a good idea when you're going to edit a shape to actually make a copy of it, just in case you don't like what you do and you want to delete it and start again. So firstly, I'm going to make a copy of it that duplicates the shape, takes you into the shape editor and gives it the shape a name. In this case, it's called Near Timmins Copy. I'll just leave it as that at the moment. And then you can see there's a couple of editing tools. One of the first one is Edit Points. So if I click on that, that shows me the points of that polygon, and I can basically take any of those points and just move it to create a slightly different shape. So I could do that, I could save it, and that will save that particular shape to the database. So I now have this Near Timmins Copy, which I can go into. Just take a look at that. It shows you the original and then the copy. If I can go back into the shape editor again and show you the other way of editing shapes, which is either to buffer or contract that shape. So I'll start with the copied shape. Click on the buffer and contract button, and then as it says, just use the mouse to either increase, to grab the outside of the shape and either increase the size of it or decrease it. So I'm going to increase it. You can see in the text as you increase it, it tells you how big the shape's becoming. So I'm going to make approximately a 5 kilometer buffer around that area, and then I'm going to give it a new name, Near Timmins Buffered, and save that. Again, click on Save, and then I'll go down my list, and there we have Near Timmins Buffered. So now I've got a buffered shape, the original shape, and the edited one. Now, why might you want to buffer a shape? If you were doing a spatial search around a particular tenement, you'd probably be interested in documents that are in the surrounding area. So you might want to buffer the shape a little bit to get a slightly bigger search area. The other reason for doing that is if you're setting up an alert for any new documents that are published in an area. Again, you'd want to be alerted if there were documents published that were very close by, but outside of your actual search area. So there's a couple of reasons why you might want to do that. And then finally, there is a delete tool as well. So if you wanted to delete the shape that you've created, you can just click on delete and do that. And then I'm back to my original just Near Timmins shape.